Welcome back to the Duck Call Room, ladies and gentlemen. And today
we have a guest.
A big guest.
We have
an infamous guest.
One of the duck / buck / soon to be strut boys.
Soon to be strut boys.
That's it.
He's low key a little savage, which I think he'll probably show us today in some regard, depending on our questions. No, we have Jacob Mayo, Bella's husband, in the house,
AKA
Butt Cut from Balkanville.
from Balkanville.
Not our name. That is an affectionate nickname given to him by his father-in-law. Not
correct.
Which, by the way, how'd you feel? What did the first time he dropped that on you? Was that at that deal, or did you know that one was coming?
No, yeah, he dropped it on me. I think we were like playing tennis or something.
Okay.
But I'm kind of used to it.
Yeah.
People have called me nicknames my whole life. So
Why'd you get butt cut though?
I just had long hair at the time and it split down the middle.
Okay.
Then I cut it off. And then I was thunder thighs because I had some short shorts on.
Hey,
Thunder! I didn't know thunder thighs.
Hey, why not? Welcome to the family with a joke.
That's what I'm saying. You just gotta own it.
Well,
I don't know which one I would prefer, butt cut or thunder thighs, but
it's a fun combo, you know.
Yeah.
I guess it's better than thunder cut and butt thighs. So
That is.
Positive.
You know,
Yeah.
like-
That's a good call.
It can always be worse.
Right. I never thought about that way.
Yeah.
yeah.
thunder.
But that is, I guess, probably one of the things that Willie genetically got from Phil is you just nickname everybody.
No doubt.
And nobody goes by their real name.
He doesn't know anybody's real name.
Yeah, I think it's easier to remember something derogatory than
Well, if
than
you
their
give it
actual
to him,
name.
yeah.
So
Yeah. I got a nickname this year that was very surprising. I never had this nickname. So I was at camp in Nebraska with Roachy, and
Uh-oh.
Jacob Armstrong was there.
Oh goodness
Yeah, the
gracious.
Shiites.
There was only one other Jacob there, and he goes, "There's too many Jacobs. Your name's Joey." And so now they just all call me Joey. And it has no affiliation with anything. I'm just
It's a hazing ritual.
Man, he got Joey instead of Jimson. Benny got robbed.
I'm just Joey.
Do you know Benny?
Yeah.
You know Benny.
I love Benny.
When Benny started working here, what name did y'all hang on? Jimson.
Jimson.
I
That's
thought
That's
Phil
what
called
Phil
him.
called everybody.
it was Benny Doo Doo.
Benny Doo-Doo was next, but Phil called him Jimson. And Benny's parents are from North Carolina. They show up one day and they're like, "Yes, is Benjamin here?" And everybody's like, "We don't
have a Benjamin.
have a Ben or a Benjamin."
Our
anyway."
Ben, our Benjamin. Yo,
And they're like,
all.
"He's been working here for 6 months." And they were like, "Nope."
That's hilarious.
And then they said, "Oh, you mean Jimson? Okay, yeah, we know him."
Yeah. That's when he walked by my office and his parents said, What is Jimson about? And he said, I don't know, some kind of hazing ritual, I think. But that's just
Their
kind
real
of
name.
yeah, whatever Phil saw you and hung you with, that's what you and that's Phil's go-to, right? Jimson, he's called several people Jimson until he figures out what they really are. And I'm not really sure what Jimson has. I don't really know what it
Never
has
even
to do with
Googled it.
anything.
But I'm about to.
I'd be careful.
Yeah.
You never know. But
Jimson.
so Joe, you got
Google it
hung.
and see what it tells us.
I'll leave it to Roachy to hang Joey. Why? Like are you a baby?
That's
kangaroo?
a real.
just-
That's a real Roachy Jordan Summit move.
Yeah.
It actually comes
Too many,
from a
too many
weed.
Jacobs.
Too many Jacobs. There were
One
two
up-
of them.
There was two.
It's actually comes from a weed, gypsum weed.
Yeah, I know that. Yeah, I knew there was Jimson weed, but
Hey.
I
I guess because he was skinny, maybe. Yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe.
I mean,
The best one was, to me was no leg.
old no legs. Yeah,
I'll
that's
tell
a good
you.
one.
Did he really
That
have
was
no legs?
hilarious.
Have you ever met Evil Eye, Jacob?
Oh,
No.
You'll know when you do.
Yeah, that one fits.
That one checks out.
That one tracks.
I met Evil Eye. He goes,
no, a kid.
How's it going,
when he
John
was a
David? They
kid,
called me
he
Evil
stuck
Eye.
a stick in his eye.
Yeah,
So he's blind in one eye.
yeah,
You know? So that's when Phil. That's what Phil hung on the first time he met him.
yeah,
and the one that
You got-
works.
You
is
got
looking
an
at
evil eye, boy.
yeah.
Did he
yeah.
have a reason why he stuck a pencil in his eye?
We didn't ask that many questions,
Yeah, some things you just don't ask. You
Yeah,
know?
yeah.
Like,
I would ask.
you'll figure that out.
but it's definitely there's one and then there's another. They're doing two separate things. Sorry, Evil Eye. You're out there.
But no, Jacob, you've actually been a topic of conversation on here a few times.
Really?
One,
You have one of the most interesting jobs in the world.
yeah, we've even shown people your website. Like Johnny D has went on there showing.
Well, that's because I was
people-
going to buy something. Then I realized I couldn't.
I
afford
thought
it.
they was
Yeah.
pulling my leg.
Really?
Yeah, I thought it was a joke.
that you sold other people's stuff,
Yeah.
for lack of
He
a
said,
better
hey,
term.
he sells old stuff, and I said, and he makes a living at it. They said he makes a good living at it.
Yeah.
I said,
I'm
wow.
super blessed, no doubt.
Hey,
So why?
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 Oh wow!
I mean, I see you wore your
Yeah.
best today, your sweatpants and your
Yeah. No, I mean, I was playing baseball in college, and I started dating Bella. And if you know anything about college sports, I really didn't have time for like
Yeah.
a job or anything. And so I was like, I'm gonna sell some clothes in my closet. I was already into old stuff, like my grandpa's stuff. I used to steal his clothes. My grandma would be like, "You can take whatever you want," so I would.
free inventory.
Yeah, she would just buy more clothes. So I was like, "This is a good deal, free clothes." So I took some of my old stuff out of my closet, and I'd seen that people sold them before, and I just sold some to make some money so I could take Bella on dates and stuff. And I sold all of it. I just took the money, and I was like, I'm going to take this money and just reinvest, go try and find old stuff. And so then I dived into that side of like finding everything in that business, like learning how to find the stuff, learn who to talk to, how to get your name out there. And so I'd wake up at like 5, 6 a.m. before practice and like
Hustler.
weights and stuff, and I would go look for stuff with my grandma. Like I still take my grandma to sales and stuff today. Like it's like a thing we do
man.
all the
See?
time.
That's tight.
She kind of taught me. I used to think it was weird when I was younger, but then I got into it in middle school. But she's like loves garage sales and stuff, and so I would still take her. I took her like last week, and we would just go look for stuff, and then I'd go to school and do that, and then do study hall hours because you had to, and then come home, take pictures and sell stuff, and just kind of did it over and over again. It all compiled, and then it paid for my wedding ring, and then paid the bills, and
plus that's a lot of fun.
yeah, it's fun.
Especially 'cause most grandmas are a hoot.
Oh yeah, it's
Okay,
she's
so
taught me
they-
so much.
They just,
Yeah. And so it's just a fun thing, like in a connection. My grandpa's actually kind of jealous that I do it with her.
Yeah.
He's always like, "Oh yeah, she loves that you're always thinking about her." He's
No, no.
like,
no, because see, that's one of my pet peeves. I didn't get to know either one of my grandfathers,
"Yeah,
and that has always just set me on fire.
yeah, for
Hey.
sure."
You'll get to know 'em.
Because I've met other
Right.
people's grandfathers,
Right.
and grandpas and grandmas are a hoot.
Oh yeah, especially when they're from
'Cause they've lived a
Balkanville.
life, okay, and just
Hey, mine are from Balkanville. I call mine the king and queen of Balkanville.
They actually might be
No,
if
I
it
think-
wasn't for size.
hey,
If the paper mill wasn't there, for sure.
So yeah, you're from that side of the interstate.
Oh,
Do
yeah.
they still live in Balkanville?
No, they moved out, but all my family's businesses are on Martin Street in Balkanville.
Hey, that's a good street.
The
man.
first bus barn
Yeah.
for Mayo Tours is on Martin Street, and then the new one's just right across the
Yeah, so
street.
you come from a family of entrepreneurs anyway. So
Everyone, like my sister and my brother, both own their own businesses as well.
yeah, there you go.
It's kind of a funny thing to think about now.
Yeah, working.
They're all little hustlers. All
Well,
those
no, no.
Mayos.
well, hey, yeah, that's the right word, hustlers.
Well,
Yeah.
that's what's
His
funny.
dad's a hustler.
Is like I coached his brother. Me and Jace, when Jace recruited me to help him coach baseball, of all things, which I know why he wanted me, like, because I would say the things that Jace wouldn't. Jace was out there like running for mayor, kind of like trying to be that guy. And
It's a political position.
yeah, so if you needed somebody to get on the umpire or fight for your kids, that's why he had me there, right? Because
Go
then
get
he could point the finger at me. He's like, we're not going to act like him.
Hey, he handles this end of the business.
Yeah.
Talk to that man right there. He handles this.
And I was
Or
pretty good
umpires.
at I was pretty good at negotiating, right?
Yeah.
So like we could get some things.
Plus, he's scary.
Yeah, we could get some
That's
things
what I'm
going our
saying.
way.
Yeah.
Like,
You're a big guy.
yeah.
Some
So
15-year-old umpire and Martin come walk up to him and start screaming at him. He's like, "Ah."
No, no,
I never raised
Especially
my
Hold on,
back
I've
in
known
them
the man
days.
for all my life, and look, we did a scene, and when he was chewing my butt for screwing up, I felt so bad.
You know what's funny is even during that, I never yelled at an umpire.
No.
I didn't even yell at our kids. Like I'm more of a let's talk about this. Let's
Yeah.
talk about this. Like
Are you a
couple
Mr.
of-
Rep
Yeah,
or
and, he,
Mr.
and, it's,
Official guy?
and his
Yeah,
voice
I just
never,
called him Blue.
He's a
his
use your
voice
words
never
guy.
goes up or down.
Yeah, I just called him Blue. I said, "Come on over here, Blue. Let's talk." And yeah, I mean they always wore blue shirts whenever we were doing it at Dixie Youth. So like,
Oh boy.
I just called him Blue. And some of them I knew anyway. Like
Did you know
I was-
Blind Eye Joe? You
Yeah.
remember that guy?
Oh yeah, I remember.
He always wanted to show you his girlfriend on his flip phone.
Yep, absolutely.
I think it was his daughter.
I couldn't ever tell. Yeah, it
Me
felt
either.
weird.
It's a real thing. Hey, that's a Dixie League legend there.
Yeah, it felt weird.
There's more than Crazy Jay.
Yeah, Blind Eye Joe.
Now, Crazy J was just a fan, not an umpire.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
This
Crazy J just walking around giving you that number.
I know Crazy Jay.
Everybody- He invented that game.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
People that are well, hold on. This is a podcast. I always forget we're on. We think we're a video. And I looked at it. You know the game where you put the circle and 3 fingers and you get to punch your friend.
Yeah.
That was invented in West Monroe, Louisiana, by a man named Crazy J that hangs out at the ballpark.
Yeah. He'd always.
Beth's shaking her head. I promise, Beth.
No, it's a real
It's
thing.
wild. Yeah. No,
he
it's
invented
wild.
that.
I know this guy.
You've never played this game? If you look at it, I get to punch you.
Below
But
your
if
waist.
you don't look, it's below the waist. But if you don't look and you break it, you get to hit them.
Right.
So like, it's a
I don't think anyone ever hit Jay.
no.
No, because he was too good at it.
Well, he
he invented the game.
Well, but he never hit you either. He
Yeah,
was like,
yeah. Yeah, exactly. That's what he said. Ah.
Spring is here, and it's time to get back outside.
Praise the Lord.
And it's time for you to transform your yard into your dream outdoor space. Fast Growing Trees is the biggest online nursery in the U.S. with thousands of different plants and over 2 million happy customers. My persimmons, thriving. They're actually starting to bud already. My satsumas were looking great. It was a good year for the satsuma tree at the Martin household. So
They were fast growing too.
they did. I like fruiting trees, but you can get all kinds of stuff. You can get like just plants, regulation plants. You
Oak
can
tree,
get,
banana tree,
yeah, all the things.
strawberry bushes.
You can get privacy shading. So if you don't want a fence, you can put up a row of trees. Fast Growing Trees offers a wide variety of plants, including fruit trees, privacy trees, flowering trees, and shrubs, all tailored to your climate and space with an easy online ordering process and quick delivery straight to your door. Plus, with their Alive and Thrive guarantee and expert support, your plants will arrive healthy and you'll receive guidance on choosing the right plants and learn how to properly care for them. And look, it doesn't matter if you got a big yard, small yard, no yard. Fast Growing Trees has over 6,000 plants to fit any space, indoor to fruit trees to full-size privacy trees and more. So doesn't matter what you're trying to do. Add privacy, add shade, natural beauty. You can talk to a plant expert about your soil type, landscape design, and how to take care of your plants and everything else needed. No green thumb required. This spring, they have the best deals for your yard, up to half off on select plants and other deals. And listeners to our show get 15% off their first purchase when using the code
Duck.
at checkout. That's an additional 15% off at fastgrowingtrees.com using the code
Duck.
at checkout. Fastgrowingtrees.com code
Duck.
Now's the perfect time to plant. Use
Duck.
to save today. Offer is valid for a limited time. Terms and conditions may apply. But anyway, so Jacob, you were not around during Duck Dynasty,
Correct.
but now you are.
Yep.
You're a part of the revival. What is it? I just need to know because we've been doing it so long. It's standard operating procedure
Sure.
for us. What's your opinion on it? Just not the show. We can't talk about any of that
Right,
stuff, but
right.
like just being on TV.
Except for how funny
Yeah.
that one thing was we can't talk about.
Yeah, we'll get there.
Oh yeah, that's.
We'll bring him back when that one drops.
Oh, that one. That
We'll
one's
bring
a
him
good-
back when that one happens.
That one's really good. I don't think he can.
But no, life on TV, wearing a microphone, people listening to you peeing. Like, what's your thoughts on that so far?
I'll probably say it just how like I say about most of things. Some days you wake up and you are excited and you love what you're doing. Some days you wake up and it's like, nah, it's all right.
Yeah, I
You
gotta
know?
do it again.
Yeah, like it's okay. Like it's just
Yeah, I gotta do it
a
again.
regular day. And then some days you wake up and you're like, man, I hate this stuff. Like I just think I think that's how I view life. Like that's how it goes for me. Like some days is awesome. Some days it's just the same
Occasionally
old
you have
deal.
a bad day.
And then some days you're like, man, this sucks. And so I guess that's where I'm at on it.
Yes,
It's-
I had a bad day yesterday.
Yeah.
I don't know
Whatever.
what I've seen him.
Yeah.
Okay, on what we've done,
Yeah.
he fits right in.
Oh, I know.
Yeah,
Again,
he fits right in.
That's
Trust me.
why he's the one in the chair.
Yeah.
You guys stop saying why he's the one in the.
Yeah.
Let me rephrase.
I'm not the Messiah guy.
No, that's why he's the first one in the chair of the son-in-laws.
Oh, we're going down
Because
that road.
well, I'm just saying because he fits in. And because the whole time, everyone I've been with him, he's just making fun of them the whole time. And I sit there and laugh.
Right, right. He can take it and he can give it.
Oh, yeah.
Okay?
That's the sports background.
That's the first thing I noticed when we started filming
Yeah.
because I'm always riding them. He's the only one that really just say, "Okay, you want to go that route, old man? Okay, here we go."
Yeah.
Yeah.
But it's fun doing it with family. I think it makes it a little easier. Like being around like y'all and people I know, it makes it a lot more chill. But yeah, some days
Pretty
great.
easy going. This
Yeah.
crew.
Yeah, this is going to be the easier ones you find right here.
but it's one of them about like when he said, well, because
what? Go ahead,
a lot of the
fire
filming-
away, buddy.
Yeah,
Oh, here we go. We're going.
I've been involved in.
Right.
You're looking at it and saying, "This ain't gonna do nothing."
Yeah, I get that. Yeah, sometimes.
But then they put it together, and then you look and say, "That was pretty funny."
yeah, you're right.
Yeah, so it's one of them oxymorons. That's what I call it.
Yeah.
It's like that day I took him.
It may not look good, but then when they throw it on television, it is good.
Yeah, like that day I took him duck hunting. I said, "Wait till you see this on YouTube." I said, "It's gonna look like we whacked them. Like, we ain't killed but 8. But wait till you see this.
Yeah,
It's
wait
gonna look
till
like
you see it. Yeah,
it's gonna look like we killed a snot out
The
of it."
magic of editing.
Yeah, well, when you go to them weird days where the weather matches and you didn't kill but a couple, well, all of a sudden we killed them too. So like,
Yeah.
no, 'cause that was like Elp's dad. Elp is editing
Yeah.
some of our footage.
Yes, sir.
Ep used to
And
be an editor.
he's looking at it and he said, "Hey," he said, "Man, that's pretty good camera work, son." He said, "You made it look like they killed every one of them." And Elp laughing, he said, "Dad, they did kill every one of them."
yeah,
25 coming there, we ready to whoop, 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 whoop.
yeah.
Wow.
That's back when we actually got groups of 25. We don't get that.
Yeah,
anymore.
that don't happen anymore.
We're lucky to get 3 now.
Yeah, we're lucky
Right.
to get a 5.
Yeah,
big one.
if we're lucky.
I'll say that the 8 that we did kill, it was fun.
See, that's what I'm talking about.
Oh, yeah.
It was just 2 of us. I mean,
Yeah.
plus Jerry. But I mean, hey, it was a good day. I didn't think we both thought we were going to sit out there till 4 o'clock though.
It's a good thing we left when we did, buddy.
Yeah.
I checked that radar and said
I went from
I wanted to go legal to legal just because
just because why?
it was my last day to hunt.
We were having
They
fun.
was there.
Like, well, it was my last day to hunt, and I needed to know when them ducks were coming in there just for future reference.
Yeah.
But then I looked at that radar, saw that line of storms coming, and I said, let's get out of here. There's no reason on your last day to get soaking wet in the last hour.
Yeah.
Like,
Struck by lightning.
yeah.
Especially
no.
if you've had a good, decent hunt.
I am interested in from your opinion, what it's like being married to Bella. Because y'all are a little on the opposite of things, huh? Opposites attract.
I would say, yeah, we're definitely opposites.
Yeah. So how?
I got to know because me personally,
Yeah.
you ever get mad?
If I provoke her, yeah.
Oh, okay, if you punch the bear.
Yeah.
You're a provoker too, though.
But that's what you do.
Yeah. I get it from my dad. It's just
The Prince of Bockamville.
well, that's how we grew up. In my life, how I grew up was like, if someone liked you, they picked on you. So like, my dad just
I'll
picked.
fix that. If they don't ever mess with you,
Yeah.
they don't care.
That's just how I grew up. So like, we all kind of do it. My siblings, we all pick on each other. That was just how we grew up. So I kind of just sometimes I think it's funny to mess around, and if you take it a little too far, the bear comes out. You know what I mean?
Are you the baby?
I am the baby.
100%.
Me too, big
Yeah.
guy.
Me too.
It's all
Baby
good.
boy.
I've played pickleball enough with him to
Yeah.
know he's the baby because every once in a while, he's not trying to beat you in pickleball. He's just trying to get you so frustrated with the words coming out of his mouth that you're going to break something in anger. You should watch him and Curly play sometime.
Oh,
It's a magical experience.
I was just say, if we're playing sports, don't come around me if you're, get really mad.
If
Because
you're sensitive or get mad.
I'm gonna say something to expose the situation.
He's going to make sure you get to the point you can't come back.
what position do you play in baseball?
I was a catcher.
I was about to say, he should be a catcher because he's sitting there going,
Oh, you talking
is that your
trash the whole
sister
time.
out
Yeah.
in left field?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I played utility, but I played catcher later in my career.
You sat back there and just talked
Talk
trash
the
the
whole
whole time.
time.
Hey, me and the umpire had a good time.
Just
Hey,
chirping.
hey, some of them can't take it.
Oh, I know. Well, that's
it runs some people's game
No, it does.
because they can't take it. And hey,
And if you,
that's the one you want because you're gonna poke him big
Right.
time.
and if you look at it from my perspective, I'm making them better. I'm trying to vet them out to where they can get tougher skin. Or they don't. They just deal with it forever.
Yeah.
But they could learn and
Yeah.
get tougher
Yeah.
skin. That's how I learned. I used to be that way when I was younger, but then I was like, man, this doesn't work out. I need to figure it out.
Why would I get mad?
They just do it more.
Yeah, they're going to still do it.
Yeah.
So just let them say it and then just start saying stuff to them. See if you can make them mad.
Oh, the worst thing you can do is react
yeah,
to somebody
exactly.
like him.
No, for sure.
Like, don't ever even.
Who can you
react.
get the best reaction out of?
You already know. You talking about family?
Anybody?
Any human.
I mean, people like Christian, Curly. anyone that like gives me a reaction, I learned it from my dad. My dad plays life like a poker. Like he plays cards to instigate and see how you react.
Yeah.
That's how he plays life.
If you can't take it, no.
Yeah, you don't want to be there with him.
That's how my dad knows
You
everything.
don't want to play in our game if you can't take it.
Yeah, them dudes are crazy.
You get stuck, boy.
Yeah, I played enough with your dad to realize that back in the day when it was still poker before it became
Right.
bingo.
Yeah, before the game turned.
Yeah, before everybody somehow made significantly more money than me.
Yeah.
I don't. Or,
It used to be a decent game when
Yeah.
we played, buy it for 20.
yeah,
I'm not in that
Them days
pay
are
grade.
gone.
yeah. When everybody was broke, it was way more
Yeah.
fun.
This is how. Hey, look. This is how rich those dudes are that play poker with Si. I went and played one time because it was my Uncle Dion. It was a charity for him. He got cancer, and they were like donating all the money. And I was like, "Oh, this is great. I'm gonna go pay to play." It was like $100. I was like, "Oh," so I paid. I lost in like an hour and a half. And I was like, I'm out of here. They're like, you're not buying back in? I was like, no. And they're like, somebody was like, oh, here's $100 and put me back in. I was like, y'all dudes are crazy.
Yeah, they just want live money at the table.
They-
That's
yeah,
how
they-
want.
They're sick. Okay.
Yeah, they are sick.
All of us are sick.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
We all need to be hospitalized.
Some of the nicknames I know y'all are sick. Yeah.
Hold on.
Like fart machine.
Fart
That's
man.
real. I sat at his table. That dude gassed me out.
Oh,
of
no,
there.
no. I said,
I'm serious.
No, they laughed because I said, oh, he's an obnoxious, just obnoxious guy.
Yeah. I didn't. I
Is he
thought.
obnoxious or noxious?
Oh, hey, he's both.
Hey, I can tell
He's
you one
super
thing.
obnoxious.
He's
okay?
stinky.
Trust me.
That boy is stanky. And the thing
Is
is,
it part of his strategy?
he could fart me out. That's for sure. Dude.
No, this guy was named right. Okay.
Oh yeah. They even like, oh, is that you, fart man? He's like, oh yeah. I'm like, dude.
That's terrible. Why people go around doing something?
No.
I know fart man.
I don't.
Well,
know.
hey, here's the deal. Look, I don't invite him to my poker game.
I
You don't
wouldn't
want your
either.
house smelling like that.
All right,
You need to have
I-
a diffuser or something if you
No,
invite him. He gonna put mold on the seat or something.
He
you
could
know?
at least hang up one of
This
them
is
pine
worse-
trees back there. Or
This is
something,
worse
you know?
than that if you take fish and put them in the sun.
Oh God.
That's how you know you've been around them a long
Yeah.
time. You know exactly what it
Oh,
smells
no, I'm
like.
serious.
Oh.
It's worse than fish that's been out in the sun for 2 weeks.
And all I'm smelling now is rotten fish heads because
Yeah.
that's a
Oh,
smell I'm very familiar with.
I'm serious. Yeah.
Oh,
You
Just think about if he
talking
hits the
rough.
jackpot and releases one. Then you lost money and you lost your sense of smell.
Yeah. And probably won't ever get it back.
Yeah, it's over.
Yeah.
with.
Si, I'm so excited to tell you about our brand new partner to the show. It's brand new.
What are they brand new about?
They're brand new about cell phones. And look, this wasn't a company calling us saying, hey, we want to advertise on you guys' show. This was our team calling them saying, we believe in what you stand for.
Well, I think so. It's just about
We believe in their product.
cell phones.
Yeah, but listen, here's the good part. You're not on the cell phone part, but what you are on is the Pure Talk is America's wireless company whose CEO is a veteran and served a couple tours in theaters. Hey, and when you call their customer service, it ain't somebody you can't understand that can't understand you from a different country, and we don't know who's saying what.
Okay. Yeah.
These are guys in good old Covington, Georgia, and girls that are answering your phone calls. Who doesn't like customer service based right here in Georgia?
amen. Because when you do have to call it, it's bad.
Homegrown.
So you need to be able to communicate.
Yeah, I don't,
Homegrown, in other words,
Thank you.
boys. In the good old US of A.
and here's the deal. Pure Talk is on America's most dependable 5G network. Same tower, same network as the big guys, but for half the cost. You get unlimited talk, unlimited text, and 5 gigs of data for just $25. The average family saves over $1,000 a year on their cell phone bill. You can keep your phone, keep your number, and choose the latest iPhones and Androids. Switching is easy. I know, because I just did it. They do a lot for veterans. They've donated $50,000 to provide scholarships to support veterans learning trades after active duty. They're helping to eliminate veteran debt and raising donations to end veteran suicide. Our veterans are super important in the duck call room. We try and thank them as much as we can. Stones one, size one. Without our veterans, we're not sitting here yapping our
Hey, I
mouths.
salute you, Pure Talk.
I salute them too.
Keep it going.
So just go to puretalk.com/duck to save 50% off your first month. Make the switch today at puretalk.com/
Duck.
and join America's wireless
That's
company,
right.
Pure Talk.
Homegrown, boys.
Yeah, now we're going to
Back to Bella. I'll go back. Yeah.
Oh, we go
Back to my beautiful
Yeah,
wife.
I'll go back to it. Yeah, dude, it's awesome. Very humbling. Very it's a blessing from the Lord. You know, I would have never thought in a million years I'd be here, but here I am. And yeah, she makes me a better man.
Oh,
We're both imperfect. We both, have our little hissy fits and whatever, but we're quick.
He's the better half.
Yeah, we're quick to forgive and
Jacob might be the better half.
try to. Nah, she definitely is.
Well, no, that's fine.
But she makes me a better half of
Yeah,
whatever I am. You
I'm
know
a
what I
better
mean?
man. Yeah.
Yeah.
hey, that's tight, man.
Yeah,
that's
she's
cool.
awesome. I mean, obviously we all have our flaws. We're not perfect people, but I wouldn't choose anyone else to go to battle every day with,
Yeah.
So,
Good answer.
What's okay? What's one quirk she has? Is there one thing she does that annoys you? I'm just curious.
mm.
We've all
Yeah,
named,
no.
all named our wives in the
I'm
past.
trying to think.
Yeah.
Because I'm liable to go home today and the cabinets are completely rearranged. So like Brittany,
Or you can't find
yeah,
nothing.
Brittany is a mover
Yeah,
of
yeah.
things.
I went into my in-laws'
Right.
house the other day, and the TV was just on a different wall. And I was like, "What y'all do?" And they were like, "Well, we just thought the living room might look better this way." And I was like, "God, this is where my wife gets it from." And I just didn't say anything. Then I went back, and it was back to how it was. I was like, "What are you people
I
doing?"
think say once you do something
Yeah.
like that, it's such a shock
See,
that you can't take it.
so
And
she
you got weirder in-laws than all of us.
yeah. So she got anything like that?
Yeah, she's weird. I mean, I'm trying to think, like, I'm trying to think about how I want to sleep in the bed at night.
No, it's fine. Like I'll tell her, I got you back, big dog.
I mean, I guess one thing, like, she cooks a lot,
yeah.
but like, I always doing the dishes, so she always leaves them out. I gotta do them.
She got that from her father.
Um,
Yep. If you cook, you don't clean.
I'm trying to
Yep.
think. Oh, it's just fine. I'll do the dishes. I'm just saying. Like, I'll come home from like a week. Like, let's say I go out of town, like in WTF, like we just
Yeah.
went to. I came home. There's like all the dishes, like the pots.
Oh.
She cooked every day, and now I had to,
For the week?
Clean up nothing.
yeah, I gotta clean them all.
Billy Robertson's daughter,
I'm
everybody.
just like, golly. But she does. She helps me and stuff. But yeah, that's one thing. I'm trying to think of what else.
I have one of Bella. I
What?
told Bella I was going to wait for her to be back in the room to show this
Mhm.
photo. But last time she was on, I got back to my house and I opened Facebook, and some Duck Dynasty fan club posted this photo,
Uh-oh.
which is my favorite photo of all time.
Oh, look
yeah.
at Susan.
I've heard that story.
So, John, it's the picture of Bella and her 3 siblings going to school. John looks like your typical 12-year-old boy, like, oh, I'm at school.
Yeah.
Sadie's got
She's Miss America.
Miss America.
Oh,
She's ready for
pep rally.
cheerleading.
Yeah.
Will's so excited to
Bobby's happy he's got a backpack full of snacks.
And
Like his-
There it is.
New
Bella-
clothes, new
Bella's
school
having a
clothes.
bad day.
And Bella is just boo-hoo crying in the first day of school picture.
I mean, those bangs are the real deal.
Bang bang.
is this because this picture is what I think of when I think of Bella.
Oh yeah.
she
Is that
is
accurate?
Oh yeah.
she is a Sour Patch Kid first thing in the morning. I don't know if that's changed or not.
She's a sad crier. I'll tell you that. If my kids cry like that, I'm gonna feel bad. I ain't gonna-
Does she still sleep till like noon?
No.
Okay, we broke.
Because though, I just thought of the worst quirk ever. I actually thought about this. This is a different thing. She doesn't sleep till noon because I wake up and make her coffee and bring it to her. She gets up.
Okay.
Well, that's nice of you.
I don't want to do that, but I do that. It's a better thing. There's some things you gotta just do.
Yeah.
It's not a bad trade off. It's good.
Okay.
That's a good
I get
trade-off.
some pluses out of it.
So then you must have been out of town the one day that me and Si had to film with her, and our call time was 9.
Yeah, I heard she slept in. Yeah, exactly. I
she-
was out of town.
Yeah. Bella rolled in at 10:30
Yeah.
and said, "Oh my goodness, I didn't hear my alarm." I'm like, at what point did you not just
Oh,
wake
dude.
up before 10 o'clock?
I get up and tell her to turn them off. Like she doesn't wake
She's
up.
She's been doing that her whole life.
Yeah,
She's a serial alarmer.
Yeah, like
So she's
terrible.
got like 10 of them.
and none of them work. They're just there for like
Yeah,
I
it does.
guess a
Yeah.
peace of mind.
They
or
set
something.
them. They don't set them, but no.
No, it's just like,
Yeah.
do you want to listen to your alarm in the morning as like a new podcast or music? I don't know. It's like terrible.
Oh.
the thing.
Worst quirk ever. She hates a ceiling fan. All right, settle this debate for me.
She hates a ceiling.
Yes, as in, she thinks it's not a real thing. Like when you go to bed and have the fan on.
Oh wow.
I just want to make one thing abundantly clear. I legitimately do not know the last time the ceiling fan in my bedroom was off.
Oh,
To clean it.
fortunately
I
enough,
don't even think we've done that.
Oh,
yeah.
It's just going.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fortunately enough, in our relationship as leader of the family, we made an executive call on that one.
So y'all ain't got a ceiling fan.
So no, no. We ain't go
that thing out.
No, we
Come about, hey, first thing, hey, take the seat
Hey,
fan out of the bedroom.
we turned that thing on, and I bought her more covers. I bought her glasses, for eyes are watering.
There you go.
No, I'm just kidding. She got glasses. She said it was better. So hey, good for her.
Yeah.
What? She hates a ceiling fan?
She just doesn't think it's a real thing. Like, as in a real thing, as in like, I grew up every day of my life. I turn that ceiling fan on. I want to be cold when I go to sleep, and then I get warm under the covers, and then I don't want to be hot. I sweat. Like, I get too hot. Like, it's not.
You're a sweaty guy.
She wouldn't make it in ours.
Yeah.
There's a minimum of 3 fans running in our bedroom when we go to
3?
bed. Yeah, one on each
What's
side
the
of the bed.
setup? Yeah, I was gonna say
One on each side of the bed for noise, and then the ceiling fan.
fans are needed.
Like
I'm team fan all
I'm
the
pro
way.
fan.
like
pro
I
fan.
can't sleep in quiet.
Hold on, you're the
Like-
king of sleep.
Yeah,
Si?
what do you?
Well,
what's
no,
your
I
deal?
got a ceiling fan.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm a fan guy, but I need the noise of the little fans, like for white noise. I mean, we
Here's
could use
what's
sound
so
machines, but
screwy
my
right
kids
now.
got all them. So
And I know it happens because I've my dad, mom, I get cold now. It hurts so easily.
yeah,
Because I come in the other day and sat down. I said, Christine, you got the stupid air conditioner on? She said, yeah. I said, turn
Stupid
that
air.
crap off, turn the heater on.
Uh
She said, you cold? I said, yeah, I'm cold.
oh. You might be in Bella's boat then.
Well, no, because normally, as soon as I go to the bedroom, it's flipped the,
Got
fans
to.
on.
Got
you
to.
want them with 15 blankets?
Her?
Yeah,
She's doing whatever it is to be warm. I don't know. I've never met someone that's so cold.
yeah. Brittany like it's so cold in there. You gotta have 15 blankets, and I don't like sleeping with a blanket. So
Well, no,
I like
because
a
it's
sheet.
always
You
the
just
weight.
sleeping out there in the open?
I just
You
sleep
gotta
with
have
a
the weight.
Hey, I've pulled that strategy before.
No, you got to have
Bella
the weight.
goes. Think about this. Bella goes out of town. You don't want to fool with the bed. You just get on top and you go sleep. And then she comes home. Bed's been made the whole time.
You sleep in the pants you wear the next day, don't you?
I've done before.
sheet.
But
Oh, he pulls.
You
he
go to
pulls-
bed like,
he
I'm going to wear
pulls my
this
move.
tomorrow.
I mean,
When I go take a nap in the afternoon, Christine said, why don't you get comfortable? I said, I am comfortable.
Yeah,
yeah. I mean,
but just so we're clear, this ain't to make fun of Bella show either. So,
nah, we love Bella.
because Bella.
Oh, we all got our quirks.
Well,
No, this
Bella-
is learning.
Yeah.
They're newly married, so somewhat.
Hey,
Yeah.
we got our quirks. Everybody's got
Oh
that.
no, but that's what I was gonna say. Bella come in the other day griping about Jacob because she
Hey, she
said, "Yeah."
can.
Well, she said, "Yeah, he wants to get a new car," and I was like,
Okay.
"That's fine." And she said, "Have you seen his other one?" And I was like, "No." Well, she said he's backed into like 5 things in our driveway,
Hey, look,
and
a young Big Dave, if you will.
yeah.
look.
What are you running into?
Some years are better than others,
She said he's backed into his trailer, he's backed into his employee's car, he's backed into the tree.
Okay.
He said then he got his truck stuck in our gate, like they got a little gate right there or something.
Oh yeah, that was the recent one. That was bad.
Hey, that's like Al. Al got stuck in between 2 trees. Finally, just tore the door off.
Yeah, sometimes. Yeah.
And she said, and all I asked him was, well, can you be a little more considerate of this one? And he said, no.
Well, I was just
No.
trying to be real, I wasn't trying to do false promises there. I mean,
That's a good thing.
Yeah.
What kind of truck do you have now that you're just running into everything?
I'm not running into everything. I've just done a lot of stupid stuff. Like
Yeah.
it's not like everyday thing. I'm a good
Every
driver.
other day.
We're gonna have
It's
to
just-
get you. We're gonna have to get you something with a backup camera though, because most of what I heard was you backing up. I mean, do you just not look?
No, long story short, this doesn't prove the point or make it any better. I just wasn't thinking. Okay, so we have a driveway. It's kind of like
They have a driveway.
it looks like a 3-way stop. I'm just saying, like you can go straight or you can take a right. I'm just saying the shape is like a straight road, and then there's a parking spot, like 2 parking spots to the right.
Okay.
Does that
Yeah,
make
a little
sense? Yeah.
pad out
You get
there.
what I mean?
Yeah, I've
you know what I'm
seen. I
saying?
know where. I know your location.
So I usually back out going into those 2 parking spots, and then it turns me around and I pull out the driveway. I'm in a rush. This was like I did this twice in 2 months. Yeah, it's pretty bad. Honestly, telling the person that works for you that you hit them in your parking lot, like at your house, is honestly way worse than even hitting them. Like just having to walk in the
Well,
second
yeah.
time.
Mhm.
Like I walked in the second time and just said,
Yeah.
I'm
no, 'cause
stupid.
That's like Phillip.
Like I literally looked at my employee and said, dude, I'm dumb. Like I don't.
Zach,
Yeah.
you just backing into Zach's rig.
Yeah.
Boy
but
walked
the-
in. Boy walked in looking like Britney Spears, man. Say, "Whoops, I did it again, man."
Yeah, I know, it's
Mighty.
terrible.
Like,
I mean, it was just bad. Like, think about looking at somebody and being like, yeah, I didn't do this once. I did this twice. And the worst thing about it is I didn't even mess up his car. My whole back bumper just fell off. Like, and I lost my tail light, too. Going 5 miles an hour, guys, this is what we're also talking about here. 5 miles an hour.
I am going to side firmly with Team Jacob in the controversy of the fan. And then Team Bella is right. You do not need a new vehicle.
Hey, it's tax write-off. Come on.
Shut up, boy.
Trying to get an electric car or something?
I'm going to quote my good friend and controller and CPA, Harry Prophet.
Yeah.
Just pay the taxes.
Yeah, maybe. No,
Harry's my accountant.
But
Harry, just pay the tax.
yeah.
Just pay the taxes.
Yeah, long story short, in a rush, not thinking.
You like to back into
Yeah, I guess.
Si, what are you doing?
Hey, I'm like Sergeant Chilton on Hogan's Heroes. I know nothing.
You don't know anything?
Now, I'm having a bad day.
Why are you having a bad day?
You know, you ever have a bad day?
Well, yeah, everybody has bad days.
You know, well, hey, look, why don't we just have us a glass of good y'all sweet tea
And share it with the world?
and share it with the world,
Why do you
boy?
have so many glasses?
Well, someone else may come in, you know, they may be having a bad day.
Just hanging out.
You want one?
Making it. Yeah, might as well.
But hey, you know, if you're having a bad day, turn it into a positive day and get you some y'all sweet tea.
I agree wholeheartedly.
You know, and hey, the best way is, hey, get sweet, the peach. And look, the reason it's sweet is because, hey, you put sugar in this one, y'all sweet teas. The other ones you can do without sugar.
You've been an unsweet man from way
if you're
back.
gonna drink a good peach tea, oh, you gotta have sugar in it.
She looked excited. Would you like to try some good peach tea? We're about to have. We're going to make everybody's day good.
That's right. We fixed to turn it into a positive day.
Positive days only from here on out.
Y'all sweet tea is the best tea that your taste buds have ever experienced. Look, it's like this. You go. Look, okay, they're jumping up and down. My taste buds are running all over screaming. Ah, it's wonderful, it's wonderful.
Look, so take the King of Tea's word for it. Visit y'allsweettea.com, and when you use the promo code DUCK at checkout, you're going to receive 10% off your order. That's YALLsweettea.com, promo code
Duck.
to get 10% off your order today.
That's right. And you get to put that pocket back in your money. Hey,
Put that pocket in your money.
hey, that's the original I screw everything up.
I've only backed into I backed into my buddy Drew's truck in my driveway, and that was a very sick feeling.
Yeah. I don't
It's
think
not fun.
No, it's not.
I've backed in. Well, I jackknifed my trailer one time intentionally. Like I didn't have another option. I was down one of them like muddy farm roads where I was backing up, and the only way to save the trailer was to take on a culvert. And I said, you know what? That trailer ain't gonna hurt this truck too bad. So let me go ahead and jackknife out where I can get away from this culvert. Cause I mean, it was raining and that water was ripping out of that culvert. I said, yeah, I ain't trying to get off in that. So here we go. I just kind of bend it in a little bit. That's when I realized what Phil always talked about. He said, yeah, that truck's 2 inches narrower than when I got it. I made mine approximately 2 inches narrower.
There
With
you
that.
go.
Like,
Yours is 2 inches shorter.
Well, you can a little bit.
yeah, yours a little shorter. Ain't no you ain't got back in nothing now. You ain't got a bumper. So
Hey, it saves me some inches. You know, next time I get in the same situation,
yeah,
got a
you'll
little
stop.
further
A
to
little
go.
more reaction
I'm
time.
telling you.
Yeah, it was funny. She's like, he's just so unmaterialistic. It's a problem. She said, I need him to be a little more materialistic so he'll take care of stuff. That was her gripe.
Yeah, I don't really care.
Yeah. She said, he'll just run into the
Hey,
wall
y'all are
with a
mad,
laundry
like-
basket. Like,
Hey, you're saying I can't get a new car. Who said I was getting a new one, you know?
That's a good point.
I'm
Yeah.
getting a used, bigger one. That's
He's
all.
just getting a
it sounds
bigger
like you need bigger.
Bigger is better for
Yeah.
you because
Yeah.
you're going to take out some trees before too long.
Yeah, I might need to get like a good bumper on there, one that can take some hits, you
one.
know?
Put some pipes on it.
Strong chin bumper. You know?
Yeah.
What's
Sold
the
you
pipe
gator
on it?
flames. is
I
what it should've
might
done.
suggest a backup camera, though.
It didn't work. Like, as in, like,
It
I
ain't gonna
didn't
look.
use it.
He ain't gonna look.
Yeah, why use it?
Yeah.
Well, nowadays, them cars will stop you.
Yeah. That beep, 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 beep. I mean, you
No,
can't. You
and then
can't-
it'll stop you.
Oh,
Do
you got one
Do
of
that
the
gobble again?
Blip, 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 and then just stop you. Allison's new car is
Yeah,
like a spaceship.
it's gonna tell you when you fix the hit.
Yeah.
Now, Brittany's is like that too. And even
It
that
took
one.
me back into a lane the other day.
Yeah, that one that I got out there, I don't I don't like it. It judges. I don't know what it judges, but when it starts breaking for you, I'm like, hey, calm down, son. I got it.
Yeah,
Like,
I don't like
it. It is okay.
He likes hitting
Like,
people too much for something like that.
That's the thing is the funny part about it is nothing that I do is like a wreck. Like as in like I don't hitting someone on the highway or on a regular road. I'm just doing stupid little lack of focus mistakes and
In the
like,
driveway.
In the driveway.
Yeah, you're way better at hitting stuff not moving
Exactly.
That's hey.
than moving.
Swing by the honey hole after this and look at Big Dave's old Tundra.
Yeah.
He won't get rid of it because it's got too many memorable scars.
Yeah,
Right.
look like a Titleist.
Oh,
Yeah.
that sucker! It caught on fire at one point.
Really?
Just kept rolling.
Man.
Somebody walked in the honey hole one day and said, "Hey, your truck's on fire." He goes, "Huh?" Walked outside. There's just some wet piece of cardboard somehow lit in the back of the truck and just full before flames going everywhere.
I always wonder what them fire extinguishers is for.
Yep.
There you go.
Hey, still
it is.
and it's still got all the burn marks from it. He just keeps riding it.
Yeah, why not? You know? I would keep my truck if it was just a little like if it was a Tundra, if it was just bigger. Like I just need a bigger one for storage and stuff.
You know what's crazy?
It's true. He is. You know what? You are moving a lot of things.
I'm driving a lot, going to shows, pulling a trailer. I just
Yeah.
want something heavier. That's really the thing.
And you know what's crazy?
I've changed my mind. Bella's wrong.
On his current business model, he'll be able to sell that truck for more than what it's worth.
It's true.
How much longer you gotta wait till that truck becomes
Uh,
vintage?
I'm gonna have to put some work on it first.
Well, I thought that was the thing about vintage. You could sell it as a distressed Toyota, right? Ain't,
yeah.
that what y'all do?
I haven't thought about that.
He started in shirts,
Yeah.
I could
then
like,
hats.
yeah, I could put it like on an Excel sheet, like the record of like the distressedness happening. You know,
Yeah.
And sell the story.
He'll start distress
Hey,
vehicles
it always
next, homes
takes
and
time.
We
yeah.
got to sell the
There's
story.
gotta
We're
be a
not selling the
story with
truck.
it. Yeah. Exactly right,
exactly. I like
You
that.
gotta sell the story. Not
What's your most memorable sell item of people's old stuff?
People
Sir,
don't sell.
if you've been to his website, it's old people stuff. The 1997 John Michael Montgomery "What I Do Best" concert T-shirt. That's some old person.
You like
had
that? You like John Michael Montgomery?
Who didn't like John Michael?
As-
I do too. I was just wondering. I
I
didn't know.
was-
Sold on John Michael Montgomery. That's
Well,
all
he
you
went
need
down
know.
to the Grundy County auction.
I like that.
He's always the one that's almost Church of Christ.
Yeah, I like that Letters from Home
Yeah,
song. I
song.
like that.
It's a good song.
That's a good song.
Yeah.
Oh man!
Down at the Church of
Most
Christ.
memorable sell.
Like, is there like one piece that you got that you're like, I'm not selling this? Is there something that you have that's not for sale?
Or is there something that you said, I'm about to make $1 bajillion off this?
There's definitely a few things. I mean, I bought these like display Levi's from the 50s before. They're like selvaged in them. They were 76 waist by I think 48 inseam. They're like display like so like they put them on the wall like they're just like a marketing.
70. That's
76
like
by
Goliath.
48. Oh, they're humongous.
76 by 48.
Yeah, they're huge, and they were dead stock from the 50s, and I sold them for right under $1,000.
Then with Fit Lulu
They
of Hee Haw.
oh, them things. There's room for like all of us in that.
Oh yeah, we could all get in those for sure.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Those are
man.
just super cool. When you find older stuff that's not been fooled with a lot, that's just been in storage, it's really fun to find. Like just finding stuff that you don't come across a lot is super fun. I mean, it's all like, sure, you can make money, this and that. It's really just fun. I call it hunting outside of hunting. I like old clothes. They fit me better. They're usually made better. And I like,
Oh, they made out of better material.
exactly. They're just,
Yeah.
that was before everything got
yeah.
like,
So he got a little Jace in him.
Yeah.
You dig through other people's stuff. Jace digs in the dirt. So
Yeah,
y'all just
exactly.
hunt all year long.
pretty much.
Y'all ever tried fishing?
I like fishing
Oh,
sometimes.
okay. It's pretty fun.
I fish with my brother.
Oh,
Mayo's fish.
Yeah.
Yeah, you got to think. That's when Mayo 2 were starting, was hunting and fishing in Mexico.
Okay.
So-
So when y'all fish, y'all got a boat?
Yeah.
Okay, you got boat money. Just checking.
It ain't my boat. I use other people's boats.
No, that's how. But
That's real boat money.
It's easier. It's easier.
But that's legitimately how. That's how Mayo. I've
Right.
I've heard many stories
Yeah.
of the old guys. Oh man, remember back when we get on the Mayo tours and they'd go to Mexico to go fishing them
Oh, like
jam
Lake,
up lakes down there.
like Lake Bacharach and all that.
You can
stuff.
see straight through the water.
Yeah,
I
that's
went
what his
there-
dad did, was take people down there to go fishing. My dad's been. It's March, and you know what that means.
Madness is coming, baby.
And I'm gonna have my headphones cranked to the top while I'm acting like I'm working, but I'm really listening to basketball.
There you go. That is the truth. And look, with our friends over at Raycon, you can do that because they have active noise cancellation now in the everyday earbuds. So That's a cool thing. With active noise cancellation capable of drowning out the most maddening of sounds, Raycon's everyday earbuds are your quieting sidekick for the gym, work, or phone calls, offering premium audio that goes where you go.
I
So,
go a lot of places.
You do.
I go to my yard. I go to my house. I go to my garage.
You go to work.
And everywhere I go, my kids are screaming and yelling sometimes. So sometimes you just got to
Tune them out.
Hi, y'all.
Tune
And
'em out.
turn on some Jesus music to remind you that life's going to be okay.
Yeah, amen. Look, their latest model is better than ever with 32-hour battery life and multi-point connectivity that lets you pair with 2 devices at once. One of our favorite features, Raycon's quick charge function, just 10 minutes
That's a
of
good
charging yields 90 minutes of battery. So if you catch
That's
stuff
needed.
that is. If you catch stuff in the airport and your headphones die and you ain't got but just a little quick turnaround, boom, pop them in, charge them, you got enough battery for the next flight. And Raycon start at just half the price as other premium audio brands with similar features. Look, Raycon's everyday earbuds are also available in a variety of vibrant colors for a style that complements yours and so that you know they are yours. So whether you want carbon black, royal blue, forest green, or blush violet, they got one for you. I went with black because, that's just kind of feller I am.
I've got some green ones too.
And if you're not liking Raycons, they offer a 30-day happiness guarantee return policy. No questions asked. I don't know what else to tell you other than this. Go to buyraycon.com/duck to get 20% off the best-selling everyday earbuds. Brought to you by Raycon. BUYRaycon.com/duck. JD, you got any emails in there?
Oh, boy. Yeah,
Yeah, we're there, man.
Of course I did. How am I never ready for it? I was just having a good time.
Yeah. Good conversation, man. That's why I wanted to bring Jacob in, because I knew it would be easy. And the people have proven they like meeting the other people, the family and business and everything else. So I was like, oh, this will be fine, man. It's fun. We say that. We've had Christian on here before, right? Like way back in the Gap when he was starting his.
We recently had Christian on, I think.
Did we?
Hard to remember.
Yeah, I don't know. We're at 400 and whatever we are, so I can't remember.
Yeah.
I can't remember who we've had when. And
That's like when you're saying, like, what's the most memorable sale? I'm like, I've sold so much stuff. It's kind of hard.
yeah.
I've been doing it for 4 years, so it's just.
No, I just didn't know if there
it's
was
a lot
one that
different.
stood out.
We were
like-
hoping you had something like my mom's Dale Earnhardt Jr. belly button rings.
Like, I have shirts from my grandpa that I would never sell.
Yeah,
Or
see, that's
his. Like,
what.
I have like his old camo or like old like hunting shirts with like deer, ducks on it. I like would never sell.
How much is what you do camo and how much is Shania Twain?
It's probably, I'd say it's like 70-30,
Okay.
60-40. maybe.
Camo heavy.
Yeah, I buy it all the time and sell it a lot. It's just that's a separate business with a buddy of mine, and we travel and do the trade shows. It's online. It's just a separate.
Oh, so y'all are partners in the camo retro deal?
not
kinda?
partners. I've
Okay.
gotten offered to be partners. I haven't made that decision yet, but
I got you.
we essentially in the last year have done all these shows 50-50 together. So.
I got you. Yeah, that's tight. Well, I mean, I was at NWTF. I was there working a different kind of work. You were there working. Y'all had the booth right when you walked in. You were like the second person I saw
Yeah.
in a convention center full of 20,000 people. The second person I saw was Jacob.
It makes it. Hey, working a booth at NWTF immediately puts you as number one buck duck strut boy in my mind.
I've worked that twice. I did Delta Waterfowl last year.
Oh, you were there? Did I see you there?
I saw Godwin. I didn't see
Yeah,
you.
I
I
was
asked him where you were.
I was probably in the hotel room.
I was
with
working
pizza.
the booth, so I mean,
Speaking
Oh,
of
yeah.
Godwin,
Uh-oh.
I
Did
hope
he
he
make
got his
it?
boat fixed because some 12-year-old kid named Colt, I got back to work the other day. He's, hey, John David, I'm going with GodwinGuides.com tomorrow. I was like, I hope you are.
he
Yeah.
said Godwin.com.
GodwinGuides.com.
No, that's
check it
a
out.
thing. He just didn't say Godwin. He was just like the .com. You know?
Yeah.
I think he probably just said Godwin, but
Yeah.
I'm trying to plug my
God was
boy.
spun a hub on his prop. So,
Hey.
And they said, we don't know where to meet him yet. I said, probably EK's Marine.
yeah,
I'm
probably at the
guessing.
mechanic.
Anyways,
What you got, Johnny?
did
D?
you? So I actually have just the most standard email question ever,
Okay.
but I actually want to ask it to Jacob because he's kind of newer. Did you watch Duck Dynasty growing up?
I did not.
Well, all right. Well, we'll see y'all next time right
Well,
here in the Duck.
I
Call.
just have like when I grew up, our parents didn't allow us to like, have TVs in our room till I was like,
Are you?
I
Am I
never-
that much older than you? That
I never had TV in my room until I was, I guess, halfway through middle school, but I only played video games on it. So I never really watched TV. I played outside until I was probably like 7.5 grade. So they were like, you're kind of, I'm just saying, like, you you get into an age where it's like the 4th and 5th graders, like you're a little too big to be playing this outside football. You're kind of hurting us. You know what I mean? So
That's a good point.
I had to quit. The HOA was leaning in on me.
Time out. Now you're doing like Si and you're making up stories because there was no HOA in Bockenville.
No, I did. I lived in a gated community on the later half of my life.
A gated community,
That's
really?
what I call it.
Wow.
It's not as swanky as you think, but it was swanky in 2006.
Oh,
You know
was
what I
a
mean?
gate chain link.
If it's gated community in Bockenville, it's swanky.
Chain link fence.
It was chain
Link
See?
fence. Hey, there you go.
No, it had 2 wheels on the
It was
gate. The gate went like this. The gate didn't
Yeah.
open. It just slid one way to the.
Yeah, there wasn't actually a gate that closed it, but it was,
You had to close it yourself. There was no buttons.
yeah.
Yeah, it was all
It wasn't
manual.
a big time.
It was
Also,
manual.
it held a lot of buses because it was just called Mayo Tours, is what it was called. So do you have a Mary Jo emailed in and asked what all our favorite episodes of Duck Dynasty was, which I thought would be interesting coming from Duck Dynasty Revival Man.
Okay, well, I do have one.
Okay.
Because we watched it recently, I guess in the last 6 months. But it's whatever one where Willie, I think it's the wine one, where he puts the water hose in his crotch and acts like he's peeing everywhere. I'm being serious. That is so funny to me. I sent it to him. I was like, you really did this on TV. That's hilarious.
Well, he is a child.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah. He has
You made me too.
He has your followers.
I did. I wasn't ready for that. I was watching it with my kids, and all of a sudden, Willie has a water hose in the corner.
It's the greatest.
I was
It's
like,
so funny.
Did he just do that?
was that the wine one?
Yeah.
When they made us stomp on them grapes?
Yeah, you're standing there.
for way too long.
Oh, yeah.
He's sitting by the the winery barrels, I think, when he does it. And he's
You and Jace are pulling up with all the grocery store grapes, and
Yeah.
Willie's in the corner.
yeah, it's
Just,
so funny. The other one is Bella doing the karate class. That's pretty funny because she's like, "Hey, you know what I'm saying?"
Bella's karate
With the
class
noise.
Funny.
Yeah.
episode.
But that's
was
the
a
only ones I
classic.
can really think of. I don't know any other ones.
That's
off the
wild,
top of my
man.
head.
Martin, do you have a favorite? I mean, we've done this question before, but it might
Yeah.
have changed.
I mean, there were 2 that stood out, right? Like the Redneck Water Park, because that was legit fun.
Yeah.
Like most of the episodes you didn't really get to have fun on, but when they were like, "Will you go off that rope swing on that track hoe?" and I was like, yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's
Absolutely, I will. Now, of course, I busted my eardrum when I did it,
awesome.
but
Ooh, that sucks.
Yeah,
that's fine. Yeah, I wasn't quite as graceful as I thought I may be upon exit of said rope swing. Yeah, I was a little bit heavier then, but I still felt like I wasn't.
we got to talk about that too.
And so that one was fun. And then obviously, I got to date Si. Are you kidding me? I got to go on a date with.
Oh, is that the
Si.
picture
That
you
was
posted the other
hilarious.
day?
No, that
What
was
was
a
that?
different one. That was,
That was
rodeo
creepy.
clown.
That was
rodeo clown, Si. Which the rodeo was fun too. Like when they put us in stuff that were kind of weird, memorable experiences. I mean, that
Sure.
was cool. They took us to Scotland for
Me and
crying
Johnny
out loud.
D. Me
Like,
and Johnny D and Si had a weird experience with that one episode we just did.
oh yeah.
Yeah.
Martin
We
was
can't
there.
talk about that one though.
No, not that one. I'm talking about
Oh no, yeah.
that one's pretty
I'm
weird.
disappointed.
I don't know if I'll look back and
I
cherish
mean,
that
there's
one.
another
You
one.
won't.
Like, just thinking, we had 5 big grown Scottish men drag us through the dirt in tug of war too. I mean, which
Yeah.
while
these
most
are
people would
guys-
say that's embarrassing, I was having the time
it
of my
ain't
life.
embarrassing.
Like
Hey, these guys flip telephone poles for fun.
they did
Really?
do that. They carried a telephone
No.
pole like this and then would flip it over.
Flip it.
And then they were like, "Oh,
And I ain't talking about a little one. I'm talking about a full telephone pole.
That's crazy.
yeah." And then they said, "Hey, we know y'all play tug of war against them." Well,
Yeah.
of course, they drug us
Sure,
through the
sure.
Scottish mud, which was fine, and it. So there were some memorable things, but those are the things I remember. The day-to-day stuff, not really, but
I remember eating a whole jar of jalapenos while we were making a sandwich at Willie's Duck Diner, and
Yeah.
it didn't make it to TV.
yeah,
All that for
Oh, a
nothing.
lot of stuff.
Rumor has it that was on the deleted scenes on the DVD, though, and I was like, I've never seen it.
No, you
Ooh.
talking about that? We filmed for 3 weeks on Mardi Gras,
Oh yeah, the
Never
lost
made it.
episode.
and they didn't run none of that. 3
Yeah.
solid weeks froze their butt off riding around.
so I got down and danced with I don't remember who it was, either the Southern or the Grambling marching band, but one of them.
We need that footage.
Yeah.
And we
Si-
actually got down.
Yeah,
too.
Si
I
jumped
thought,
off the float.
Oh,
It's
I'll
like, let
tell
me
you.
out of here. And
Yeah,
Si got down on the ground and danced with the marching
Yeah,
band.
because, hey, I was
Like-
freezing my butt off. I said, I'm fixing to get warm.
Yeah.
So we did. But my favorite episode was when me and Willie was handcuffed together.
That was a good one.
Oh,
That one was funny.
That's funny. I need to watch
Because
that.
I looked at him and all I did, we'd been filming all day. And this had about this much tea in it. I said, hey, Willie, guess what? I held it up. He said, oh, no, you. I said, oh, hell yes, I do. I said, I got to go take a leak, And he said, no, So I literally dragged him by high, the deuce and I have, and they got the camera on us. And, I'm standing there, and I'm going, and Willie said, you stupid idiot, you just peed on my hand. I said, well, get it out of the way. He said, no, you need to get rid of that tea glass. I said, oh, no, I'm going to hold my tea glass. I said, you just need to move your hand and get it out of the way, stupid.
That was a good one.
The cameras, they all had to stop because the cameras were shaking. It was hilarious.
Yeah, that was a good one. Yeah. Well, let's get out of here, man. It's been a fun hour. So.
Oh, Bible verse of the day. Do not lay up for yourselves treasures on earth where moths, rust, destroy, and where thieves break in and steal, but lay up yourselves treasures in heaven where neither moth nor rust destroys and where thieves do not break and steal. For where your treasure is, there your heart will be also. Matthew 6:19-21. If you got old stuff, you can't take it with you. Give it to Jacob so he can sell it.
Good call. Email me.
GeneralVintage.com. Jacob, thanks for being here. I think the people are going to like Jacob.
Yeah.
Come Duck Dynasty Revival.
Yeah.
We're going to find out.
Yeah.
Well, we'll see.
They'll either hate you or love you.
That's okay.
Oh, he will
Part of
be
it.
light. He will shine.
They will like you for sure.
Oh, we'll see y'all next time right here in the Duck
Thanks for
Hall.
having me on here. It's fun.